Hey everybody, we are going to watch the new game from Rebel Wolf. It's a developer that is made out of people who left CD Projekt Red, you know, the guys who makes the Witcher games, and they have finally come out with a trailer for a new, very story-driven fantasy game, dark fantasy game that is called The Blood of the Dawnwalker. So we are going to go ahead now and just watch that game. The director of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, damn. Right.
It must be here somewhere.
I guess weird little baby. A special baby. Something like maybe a mix out of vampire or something like that.
Right.
Oh shit. Okay. There's the child.
You gave us quite the chase, young.
Please, sir. She's just a child.
Roderick, remind me.
Looks
Did I
good.
make an exception for children?
No, sire.
No. That would have been foolish, would it not? They spread the plague just as well as adults. And there's only one way to stamp out this sickness.
No!
Damn. Yeah,
Not
he's
just
fucked
a
now.
runner, but a fighter too. Had we met under a different moon, things might have ended there.
Okay. Oh my god. Ooh. Damn. Oh, there's different kinds of it's like a Genjin Khan kind of vampire. Ooh. Nice. Yeah, I like this.
Lunka.
Okay.
My sister. She needs help. Fast. Please, let us pass through. I beg of you. Please. Please.
Okay, so he's a ghoul now. Or not. What happened to him there? Well, she's definitely gonna be a ghoul. If it works the same way like in Vampire the Masquerade.
I am life. I am death. I am everything in between. I have been watching your little valley. Pestilence, famine, killing, blood spilled carelessly like water. Things will be different now.
Oh, that's gruesome.
For all of you.
Oh, there was like the classic Witcher song there. That cool. Ooh. Oh, that looks good. Nice. Well, that looks really good. No doubt about that. Woo. I'm excited. I'm super excited. I love the medieval stuff. I love fantasy games, especially dark fantasy games. And vampires is always a huge win. Doesn't matter. As long as it's not those glittering kind of vampires. So what do we know about this game here? So we got the Rebel Wolf homepage here now. And it says forming the pack. So maybe we will have cool party members. Here we got the whole team here. Konrad Toma, sorry, I can't pronounce that name. So apparently this Konrad, he was a director of Witcher 3 and he left CD Projekt Red because there were allegations of workplace bullying. Bloomberg has learned an investigation found him not guilty, but he quit and apologized to staff for all the bad blood I have caused. So they weren't getting along over there. Maybe because CD Projekt Red wanted to go down a different kind of route, maybe the more woke kind of route. I don't know. That's been a problem in many games nowadays, but times is changing, and I think gamers and developers are moving away from that kind of stuff more and more. But they weren't in a way happy with what was going on in CD Projekt Red, so he left and more people actually joined him. So here we have the open world, which looks, I mean, it's a huge world. It looks, well, it looks like a big world. We can't see everything, of course, but we got a town down here, and yeah, lots of forests and mountains and stuff like that. Reminds me a little bit more of Skyrim. So from Rebel Wolf comes the first chapter of a brand new role-playing saga, the Blood of Dawnwalker. And so there's going to be maybe a trilogy of this game, maybe. So it's the 14th century Europe. So bloody conflict sweeps the land, and the Black Death, means the plague, comes for the survivors. In the wake of the disasters claiming thousands of lives, the decimated human population struggle for survival. It's a moment of weakness, and that's all they needed. Well, they're talking about the vampires for sure, of course. Oh, cool. Look at those. Looks so cool, man. So the vampire seizes their opportunity. Yeah, they walk out of the shadows and claim what they've been denied for centuries: freedom and power that comes with it. Other creatures of the night follow their lead. Legends turn into reality, and history as we know it will never be the same. Oh, this sounds good already. And this is who we are going to play as. Cohen. A young man turned into a Dawnwalker, forever threading the line between the world of day and the realm of night. Cool, much like Blade. Fight for your humanity or embrace the cursed power to save your family. So there is going to be a lot of choices in this game, which there were in Witcher 3 as well. But this is going to make us, I mean, are you going to play a little bit more human side, or are you going to turn all the way to the dark side? I love those kind of games where you can make these choices and you can play as you want. It's how games should be. I mean, at least role-playing games. There should be a big, broad spectrum where you can go from very, very good to very, very bad. So whatever your choice, the question stands, is your soul worth the lives of those you love? So I guess there will be a scale that will scale over towards the dark side, and then there might be no turning back if you're going all the way over to the really, really dark side. Yeah, I mean, it looks very good. It doesn't look extraordinary, but that's not why we're playing games. At least not role-playing games. It's not because of the graphics. It's because of the stories these developers and writers can deliver. I've mentioned it before, Witcher 3, especially with the Red Baron quest. I would never forget that quest. It just struck me right into the heart. It was such a good story. And I felt so much for the Red Baron, even though he's been an asshole to his wife. But it was such a tragic story, nevertheless. It's one of those side quests that will be remembered as one of the absolute best side quests in any video game. At least any role-playing game. So I'm super excited to see what these developers can make and what kind of story they would want to tell us. Combine vampiric strength with human resolve. Face your foes, be they human, monster, or the ticking clock itself. But remember, the real evil may bask in the sunlight, and the most loyal of allies could lurk under the cover of night. Okay. So you will never know what kind of problem you will meet depending on what side you've chosen. I mean, if you want to be friend with the soldiers and the kings and like that, well, you might be able to do that. But most people, I guess, it's going to be evil as fuck. So really hope there's going to be a werewolf in this game as well. That would be so cool. Love werewolves. Decide which path to follow and whom to trust in the Rebel Wolf narrative sandbox. Just at that, it will be a complete sandbox. So hopefully it lives up to the claims here. Really nice shots here from the world. You can climb up here. Here we got some nice shots here from the town. There's a slide again, sliding down. It's going to be a lot of parkour. And of course, since you're a vampire or something in between, you will be able to have immense powers. So you can traverse the city and probably going to be able to jump very high and very far as well. That's one thing that I really enjoy with these games, when you have a superpower. I mean, the Assassin's Creed are one thing. You're still a human. You can't do these super jumps, but being able to jump maybe 3 meters up into the air or even further, that makes you feel so free in a game, and it makes you feel so cool. I think the protagonist looks really cool. I think he has a look that will appeal to most players. It's not exaggerated in any sense. He looks badass. He still looks like a good guy, but still also like a little bit evil. I mean, here it looks evil. I mean, really evil, but I mean, if you, he's got a nice face, like a kind face, you know, in a sense. He looks like he absolutely can play both roles, like a good guy or an evil guy. So I think they've actually managed to create a really good character here. Here we can see again how desperate he is for help, that he actually asked the vampires for help. I mean, that's desperation right there. He really loves this girl. I guess it's his daughter, maybe. I never got that in the trailer, if it's his daughter or niece or someone else. And this is the arch vampire that rules everything and been ruling this place for thousands of years. He spoke like just the humans are a little bunch of ants down in the valley that he can just crush under his thumb. And I guess we're gonna have to fight him. That's gonna be the guy that we need to stop in some case, maybe. And the atmosphere is of course dark. It's a dark fantasy, so what do we expect other than a dark fantasy setting? What I'm looking forward for is all the details they will put into the game. As it's going to be a very story-driven game, it will also be a very highly detailed game when it comes to the world. So I'm looking forward to exploring the whole world and see what they have put into it. This Mongolian vampire is something new. I've never seen a Mongolian vampire. I don't know about you guys if you've seen it, but really cool. Here we got the blonde hair, saving the day, white knight kind of vampire here. And I would stay away from her. She seems like the most crazy vampire in the gang here. You saw how she just crushed the guy on the horse. Just made him into a pile of blood there. Here we got another picture of the world here. So here we can see an older village here. They had to build with stone because that's the only thing that's around here. We can also see that there are cave systems here, which is going to be mandatory in a vampire game. We gotta have caves, also mandatory in a fantasy game, of course. Everybody loves going into a dungeon and a cave and explore. It's so much fun and sometimes nerve-wracking to see what you find there in the darkness. Yeah, and there's another village here. Life isn't sweet over here. They surely are struggling to survive. Here we got some phenomenon going on here. Wonder what this is supposed to be. Some spirits or some kind of force manifesting. It looks a little bit like Northern Light. Well, you can see, but in different kind of colors. Interesting. Wonder what that can be. Here we got a bigger town here. We got some chickens there. Probably will be able to eat the chickens if we need blood. Or rats. I mean, if you're gonna be like a more human kind of vampire, you won't go after humans. Well, maybe you would go for humans, but they have to be criminals. But if you don't want to drink blood from filthy thieves and thugs, you could maybe go for the chickens here. I don't know. I mean, you should be able to eat and drink the blood of the chickens and rats. You can do that in most vampire games. Yeah, just another picture gives you the vibes of the town here. And just imagine you can traverse here, running on the roofs here and jump all the way over here far. And be able to really be in control of everything in this game as a vampire. It's gonna be cool. Here we got some monks in a church. I bet a lot of you people are gonna go over here and just make sure that it's gonna be a bloodbath in there. I know you guys are gonna do that. Here we got something in the cave systems here. Looks like maybe cannibals or some kind of tribe that is living here. Could be vampires as well, but usually this is something that older tribes will put up to make demons or spirits and stuff like that stay away. Much like, but it's definitely one of those places that you would back out from if you were just a regular human and you would venture in and see this stuff here. You wouldn't go further in than this. This is actually interesting. They are at the moment building the church here. So this is going to give you a lot of more opportunity to traverse and climb. And I mean, seeing the cranes here, we will be able to swing here, I guess. Swing back and forwards, and a little bit like Spider-Man almost. Give you a little bit more push and get higher up. I just hope it doesn't going to be like Assassin's Creed, where it's just the same thing over again. You have to go to a place, climb up, just to get a new checkpoint or to unveil more of the map. I don't want that kind of game. I would like to see a game with a new twist on things when it comes to exploring the world. And to give just other reasons for us to actually do explore the world. We got almost the same picture here, but it's this is during the night. This is during the day, or at least maybe the sun is about to go up. Here we got a crypt, old crypt. You can see there's a sword laying there. People have already been down here. You can see something there on the wall that is written. And we're back to the first picture here. So what do you think about this game? Are you looking forward to the game? Did you think the game looked interesting? Or did you think it looks, I don't know, I don't want to play this game? Or did you feel like this is going to be my next game I'm just going to throw myself into, just hundreds of hours into this game? Maybe it's hard to say now because this was just a trailer. We didn't see that much in game. We don't know how many hours the game will be. We don't know how many side quests there will be, if there's going to be a DLC, or if they are going to release the full game, or do like some other developers out there, put something behind a paywall. But I don't think so. These developers, they are the old school developers that want to make just pure good games. I have a lot of faith in these developers from Rebel Wolf, because as I said, the CEO here, he was the CEO on The Witcher 3. So I think it's going to be a really good game that's going to go back to the roots a little bit when it comes to what games is really supposed to be all about. But we also going to have to wait and see. I'm not going to jump to any conclusions yet. I'm just pointing out that I'm feeling excited about this game. And I hope that this game is going to deliver as much as at least the Witcher 3 games did. But it might be difficult because Witcher 3 with Geralt was already a very, very solid story, which is based on the books. So this is something completely new. So let me know what you think about this game in comments. And I wish you all a very good weekend. And I hope you all is going to have a nice time with your family, friends, or just play your favorite game. That's what I'm going to do, at least. I'm just going to sit down now. I'm going to play the new Berserker demo. That's going to be really interesting to see how that game feels like. I've been looking forward to that game for a very long time. So take care now, and I'll see you guys later. All right.